Hi guys, so this training is going to be all about social media and a lot about like Instagram stories in specific. As a coach, like you post everything on social media. That's how you build your business. That's how you get to know people because we're like a virtual business. We work from home. We do our workouts, most of us from home. We could go to the gym. That's a whole nother topic. But I want to specifically talk about social media and why it's important that you are consistently posting on social media and just kind of some tips. So it's very important to post consistently, at least once a day, a post on social media. People need to know that you're consistently showing up. If they see you post on Monday and then they don't see you post again until Tuesday, or not Tuesday, because that'd be the next day, until Friday, how do they know even what you're doing and consistently showing up? People want someone and want to sign up with someone that's consistently showing up for themselves so that hopefully they could show up for other people as well. So you guys need to be posting every single day on your social media. I want it to go to Instagram and Facebook. I do most of my business from Instagram, but I have people on Facebook that I don't have on Instagram. So I post each picture on both platforms. You'll kind of figure out which platform you want to use most, and maybe it's not even those two. Maybe you want to use like LinkedIn or something, some other platform, Twitter or something, and you'll find that you are more beneficial at that. Whatever platform you work, you'll end up eventually figuring out what platform you like. When I first started, I was all about Facebook, and I thought it was just easier to message because I initially liked it because I can message on Facebook or on my computer and on my phone. I could work from both. I like typing longer messages and more meaningful messages on my computer. But now, a year into my business, I'm all about Instagram, and I do 95% of my business on Instagram, and everything just links to Facebook, so everybody still sees everything on Facebook, but it's because I did it on Instagram. So I want you guys to be posting, like I said, once a day. But within those posts, it needs to be something valuable. Every here, now, and again, you could post just like a picture of something or whatever that doesn't really have meaning behind it every once in a while, like maybe once a week. But every other time, you need to have something that is meaningful and brings value to somebody's life. So talking like handling objections. So if you get an objection like it's too much money, make a post about that. Not necessarily calling that person out, but make a post about that day or the next day and just explain like it's not too much money because of blah, 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 blah. Breaks down, it's cheaper than a gym. It breaks down and you get over 600 different workouts, and just handling that objection. So what I like to do in my post is, so at the beginning, you talk about like what the issue is, and then you go through and how you can handle it. And then at the bottom, you invite to something. So it's kind of like a body paragraph. So like the issue would be, I hear a lot of times about it's too much money. So the money part would be the issue. So explaining it in a couple sentences. Then the next body of it would be how you handle that. So I handled that, and at first I thought you could kind of tie into some experiences because people want to relate to you. At first I thought it was expensive too, but when you break it down, it's blah, 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 blah. Like I just said, it's only $99 a year. That breaks down to like $4 a day. No, that's the shakes. Like $10 a day, 13, I forget, whatever that 99 divided by 12 is a day, which I should probably still know that. But I don't say this anymore because I feel like people know because I consistently show up, and I used to say that all the time. And then the ending part would be like, if that sounds interesting to you, I'm starting a boot camp on October 22nd. I'd love to have you, and this would be all provided to you. So doing your body posts like that so that they kind of know and people have the value and they know what you offer and they know that you're a coach. That's the other tip. People need to know that you're a coach. So if you're just posting like random things like, oh, went to the mall today, here's a picture of me at the mall. Like, how is that even like coach related? Like, that's the kind of post that like here, there, and everywhere, like, sure, like, and like birthday posts, like I know a lot of people like to post like, happy birthday, Emily, you're my best friend, I love you forever. Like those types of things, like those are great, but try to tie them into coaching as much as possible so that people know that you're a coach. The next thing is Instagram stories, which they could tie over into Facebook stories. Instagram stories are key. The reason that they're a key is because you could post as many pictures and videos on your timeline, whatever, like your I don't know what you call it on Facebook, all your pictures and stuff in your posts. But they don't really necessarily know the real you. Like, you could post and be as wordy as you want, say as much as you want, whatever. But the Instagram stories is really where you connect with people and you show them along your journey. So I think it's very important to, we've learned the vital behaviors. So showing on there like the product of the product and recognition, doing all 4 vital behaviors on your stories. So what I like to do every single day is just sharing my journey along the whole entire day. So I typically start out with like a good morning post, like, hope you guys have a good day. This is kind of what I have going on type of thing. I share my workouts, only like 3 or 4 clips, because when you get to like showing every single move, people kind of just start to swipe. Like, they're like, girl, like, I don't need to see 17 stories. But on the other side of it, they need to see some workout clips and stories, because they need to realize that they could do this as well. Like, you're getting results and they want to know how you're getting results, but they don't want it to be some like extravagant thing that they can't do. It needs to be relatable. So if you're modifying, show that you're modifying. It needs to be relatable, because people relate to you and sign up because they relate to you. So then I go through and I share like 3 or 4 clips of my workout, and then sharing a product of the product. So I try to share my Energize or my Shake or my Recover or any, like a Beach Bar, any other product. Do a product every single day, or do multiple. Like, I always do my Energize in the morning because I feel like I'm talking and always drinking. And then throughout the day, I usually post like eating a bar on the way home, showing quick, simple, easy, healthy snack, or my shake or something. So I'm doing that every single day. And then the last thing is kind of just like recognizing your coaches here, there, and everywhere, recognizing some challengers, just putting out there that like you have a community and showing like how beneficial it is to everybody else. So just showing your journey. And then the last part is connecting on a different level outside of Beachbody. People need to know like who you are, what you like to do. So me, I'm a dog mom. I'm going to share a lot about King. I just got engaged, so eventually I'm going to start sharing more about the wedding planning process as soon as we set a date. I just moved to Arizona, so like that process of packing and moving, I shared along the journey. Becoming a nanny and stuff like that, I try to share that journey. More like life, and people can connect with life. I'm hopefully going to be a grad student soon, so I'll start connecting with people on that level. And just making sure you're sharing along your journey. I think it's very possible and important to share on your story at least, I would say 6 times a day. You should have 6 stories every single day. And then last tip I want to give you is make sure that you're using the functions, we'll call them functions, of the story. So when you go to a story, you click on a story, and then once it's the video, whatever, you could swipe up and you could do like the polls, add music, ask questions, hashtags, location. Make sure you're consistently using those, because you'll notice like when you do a location, like tag a location and then shrink it so they can't see it. But you'll notice that you'll have like, the other day someone posted that typically she has like 200 viewers or something that view her story. And because she put a location on there, she had like 1,000 people view her story. That's how you network, guys. That's how your stories get out there. And that's how random people find you. They'll find you, they'll view your story, and they're like, if that was a good story and that you added things to, they're going to follow you. Adding hashtags, and then just shrink them so that you can't see it. I do a poll every single day. Make sure it's too positive. So don't put yes or no, because it's going to hurt your feelings if people put like, do you want to join me? Yes or no. Like, and they click no. Like, put yes, I would love to, or send me more information. So it's 2 positives. What else? Just, it's very important to show people along the journey and your stories. And like I said before, it's just everybody wants to come along with you in your journey. So make sure you're sharing that. Maybe start small in your Instagram stories and work your way up. People just need to know the real you. They want to hear your laugh. They want to hear your stories, and just really digging into you, because a picture it could tell you, but it can't tell you. They want to know the real you. So making sure that you're using Instagram stories, posting on social media, and then using like hashtags and locations and polls and asking questions on there so that people can interact with you, and just providing more content to people is very important. But I hope that was beneficial. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I hope you enjoyed it.